Alright, it's time to go to sleep because I gotta go to the doctor tomorrow. Oh, actually today, because it's Monday at midnight. How you doing, y'all? This is me, Thaddeus, and I'm here to make another video. Um, I'm trying my best not to make this a rant. I have to say, I don't condone the rioting that's going on in Baltimore. Okay, of course, it is the people who are rioting and supposed to be a peaceful protest. So I'm for a peaceful protest. But I'm not for the rioting, and of course they're doing wrong, they're doing evil. Okay, but the people who caused the scandal is the people who what they did to Freddie Gray, the police officers when they broke his spine and stuff. And the police department denying it, Officer or Sergeant Rodriguez. Um, there could be he could be Mexican, but there are most Hispanics up there up north in Baltimore, mostly Puerto Rican. So anybody that know Borcho is, look it up on Urban Dictionary so you can understand where I'm coming from. I want to tell Officer Rodriguez, no se un pocho, okay? Because if it was a brown dude, okay, that they broke the spine, you would not talk with that. I hope you don't have that. I mean, well, he has some poachers who don't care about their own people either. But anyway, point is, um, this is what happened. What happened to Freddie Gray? The rioting is going on due to those police officers. They caused this scandal. They scandalized the people to do this. Yes, a scandalization. Okay? You let someone to sin, you commit a sin, you let someone to sin, and then what you happen? This was happening. People are getting tired of what's going on to the police, what's the police doing today. Okay? Um, that's the whole reason why. Okay? Um, and since we have a Hispanic Latino that's on who's in charge of the police department in Baltimore, I'm gonna bring some Hispanic deaths that happened due to the police brutality. Okay? Um, and also those who've been injured. So I'm including both black and brown, okay, in this situation. We have Eric Gardner. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Eric Gardner. Eric Holder. Eric Gardner. And Eric Gardner, what happened to Michael Brown? What happened to Trayvon Martin? Even though George was not a police officer. What happened to uh, Jordan Baker? What happened to Alejandro Neto? What happened to Ramon James uh, Villegas? Is it Angel Lopez? Angel Lopez thing? Yeah, him. Was it Angel Lopez? Yeah, him. What happened to what's the guy that got shot in name? I can't think of his name. The guy shot in Ohio. Him. Two of them. Tamar Rice and the guy with the he was buying the gun from Walmart. They thought he was trying to. He was not shooting nothing. He was not doing nothing. So the cops had no reason to shoot him. They got by with that. The Hispanic guy here in I forgot his name. His last name Hernandez. Yes. He got shot by a white cop in the face. He was drunk and he was driving a car and got shot in the face. Okay. The white cop got by with that. Okay. All right. So don't think because you a Latino and you just a lighter shade of brown and you look, you don't look Negro. Okay. Don't think to be and you got Negro roots. Another you do besides the Spaniard and the Native. Okay. All right. Don't think that you're getting by. Okay. Because when you get off the clock, Officer Rodriguez or Sergeant Rodriguez, wherever you are, wherever your title is, when you get off the clock, and one of them jokers who are cops who happen to be white, well, I don't know Puerto Rican say well, Mexicans and Central Americans say well, those are white, blancos, try to say, come out and don't know that you are part of their team and start harassing you. Don't cry racism then, okay? All right, I want to know. I'm getting tired of minorities who have to be in these positions start to act cooning, Porcho type, okay? Uncle Ruckus, Tia Taco, and once again, but anybody doesn't know what Tia Taco is, in the Chicano movement, they were called Chicanos, or Latinos who are like Uncle Ruckus type, okay? Tita, those type, okay? The cooning, the Uncle Ruckus, you know what I'm saying, type. This is what we're dealing with, okay? And he wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? So don't get mad about the folks rioting in Baltimore. I don't condone it, okay? But when you have abusive cops, mainly white, sometimes a minority, okay, abusing people of color, People of color, both black and brown, get tired of that. Okay? They don't want to go through life. You trying to obey the law, but they have to worry about a crooked person who happens to be 19 white or sometimes doing something to them, and they have to be a gold idol badge, and they sit here thinking that they are God or something, they can do something wrong with them, and then nothing happens to them when they get, well, actually, I'm not condemning, okay? Because anybody can go to hell regardless of what they claim to be a Christian or not. But if I was, I use my example. If I was to go be a cop, okay, and I was abusing people and had the system get by with me, do you think that if I don't ask for forgiveness and repent of that, you don't think that I'm going to sit there and go to heaven with that on my soul? Do you think that? I don't understand that, okay? So I'm just using it because I'm not perfect in the world, but I'm using me as an example. So you think God doesn't have no favoritism. If you could be a cop or don't think that somebody's going to, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to let you know, I'm not the perfect world. I do that, you know what I mean? I make common sense too, okay? But I don't go around trying to take advantage of somebody, okay? I don't want to do that. It's not even one in my nature to do that, okay? Because I know that I'm just no different. If I was a police officer, security officer, whatever, I know that I'm no different than that person because we're both human beings, okay? We all children of God, should I say. So this the problem is, so Officer Rodriguez, whatever your name is, your title it is, you need to wake up. Despierta, por favor, okay? Because that man had a reason to have his spinal cord broken. And the night they have camera phones showing because let me let you know, if there was no evidence that they broke his spinal, why the heck he's dead? Huh? Answer that. And don't get mad about, I know you behind closed doors calling some people negros bombing the city. But it wouldn't be brothers out there bombing the city. Around the city. I mean, if it wasn't for your racist white cops doing what they did to Freddie Gray. Okay? Alright, just because he ran for police officer, he wasn't the prime suspect. He didn't have a record, and that I know of, and they didn't mention that. And then if he did, he's still a human being. I mean, just like I was like, and I'm glad Phil from the Vice show. Remember I did a video about the white teen cussing the police officer, calling the black police officer nigger, and the two white cops, excuse me, bitches and stuff. I'm not cussing. I'm gonna repeat what he's saying. Okay, when he said all that, and none of my officers came out to try to get that white teen. This difference, I don't care. It's still the law. Then I even try to tase them, and tell the step there to move out the way, let's tase them, and put them in hand, he should even charge after them. They ain't draw their guns at him. Okay? And it's a doggone Uncle Bucker's cop. Because I saw, if you call me a nigga, and I have a badge, oh no, HWL break loose. I will put out my taser. I will get my handcuffs ready and ready. Oh no, you can disrespect call me the N-word. Oh no. Not this African American, French Creole, English, Native American brother. I'm mixed. That's my background. Okay? So I don't play that. Oh no. That N-word. Ooh. Woo, no, don't call me that. Like I said, don't call. I already talked about what would happen when I in the hood. And someone called a dark skinned brother called me that, and I said if all I had to do is wear a dog and get, cause you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna shoot the person up unless they do something to me. If I confront him, he come after me. All I gotta do is say my life is threatened, which it was, because the man was drunk. And if I had dropped out my gun, because he in Texas, you know, you can carry a gun. I don't have a gun yet, but when I move out of this doggone place and get my, you know what I'm saying, if I still live in this doggone Texas, I'm going to give you a license to conceal weapon. Because that thug called me the N-word. You know what I'm saying? When that brother, the thug, is a different story. When that Dawson brother was drunk, trying to get me to go on his trick, he was trying to trick one of my friends who's on store here. And I said, no, I don't know who this dude is, honey, because he want me to buy. I'm buying food with food stamps, okay? This dude think I'm buying cash. I said, I ain't got no money on me, because he want him to buy some dog, get some to drink and get drunk again, get some more to get drunk up, okay? And when I say I don't know, me, nigga, you had to say you hoe, excuse me, Sam, my language, you hoe ass nigga, you don't have to say it all that loud. I said, no, don't you call me no nigga. Hold up, let me get that straight. Don't you call me no nigga. Nigga mean ignorant. I got respect for myself. I'm gonna call myself a nigga. It was when he left. the different scenarios. I mean, it's not about the riots. I'm using an example, okay? When he left, I said, because he was outside, I said, if I don't have a pistol around me, if I didn't have a pistol around me, I said, he had to watch out because I'm not going to go after him. I know the law. All I got to do is him come after me, try to do something, throw something, whatever, and all I can do is protect myself, okay? I know the law, that, okay? So, point is, when that white dude went on the video, go to my y'all want to go to the video. Me talking about Phil's crib. Can black teens get away with this? And it's about the white dude, the white guy, the white boy cussing out the black officer, the light skinned black officer, and the two white officers. And he called them niggas and bitches. And trust me, the N word came. I said, if I was that cop, I would snap. Don't you call me no nigga. Okay, I don't care. Just like the dark skin, I told the dark skin drunk guy, drunk thug, I call the little white thug, they called the I will told them off. So my point is, y'all don't get after these white thugs, okay, and do them break their spine, okay. There's one cop in Ohio, the white guy had killed somebody, and he threatened, he told the police officer to kill him. So yes, I had my gun drawn off, and he coming after me. I had every right to say, "Hey, start shooting." Okay, so yeah, you know what I'm saying. After he killed somebody, you know, tell the officer, y'all sit there trying to make the officer a hero because he didn't shoot a man because he was white. That's what it was. But y'all sitting here, if it was a black officer, it was a black criminal or a black person come out there and say, "Come on, kill me," y'all getting ready to shoot him. So don't give me that crap that we all treat the same. No, we not treat the same. Even we do have white DNA in us, dark skin and light skin. We dark skin have light DNA in too. And I have so is my family who got the same as I do. Okay, white never they still use their black DNA as an excuse to shoot us and kill us and oppress us. Okay, so don't sit here and come here and give us that doggone excuse. And that's why I hate that sometimes the minorities, both black and Hispanic, try who up in the world, act like everything's okay. They don't go to no races. Y'all doggone lies. Yeah, I'll admit, I don't get called an N-word every day. Well, mostly minorities do become that, but still, I have to correct them about that. But I don't get called white people putting no clinical plan on my doggone door or no sign, you know what I'm saying? But there's some cases I dealt with racism before, so I'm not gonna deny that. And so white folks and black means Hispanic folks and black folks stop who got money. You can stop acting like everything's over the board because they got some degree and they got what don't know. You still be called the W word, the SPIC word, and an NIGGR word. You know what I'm saying? Once a day. You know what I'm saying? One day I pray that I don't be called that. Okay. So you know what I'm saying? And I do pray about that. Okay. So that's good to pray about that, but don't sit here act like you because you got a little money, you got a little thing, you're up in there like Officer Rodriguez in Baltimore. Don't think you got everything you got because you still brown, okay? You still Latino. You still got some raíces negras in your family besides the Española Indígena, okay? So don't get that straight, okay? And especially if you're because everybody, I mean, and people forgot about Mexican Afro-Mexican history has been denied and hidden. But Puerto Rico Afro-Puerto Rican roots are very known in Puerto Rico. So I'm assuming, man, I mean, I don't want to make it so he could be Mexican, he could be Central American, he could be something else. But up there in Baltimore, a lot of Puerto Ricans, okay, a lot of Boricuas. So don't come on there and act like you holding down, okay, Mr. Rodriguez, okay? Let me let you know, you still brown, and you still got some, Afro roots. Okay, even you are Mexican, and I know about the black grandma in the closet thing, okay? And Mexico have that too, okay? But don't see that's why I mentioned. That's why I'm glad Rose spent there talk about Latinos hiding their black roots. And right in your situation happened. And maybe I'm bringing that man up in this situation because it's a minority. This is a Hispanic Latino who's a person of color, who are a mixture of the African, the Spanish, and the American. Most Latinos, including those in Mexico, are a mixture of African, Spanish, Indian. They try to ignore us for the African part, but you can also sometimes see in their nose and their lips, and sometimes even if they don't look black, you still somewhere see their children or their grandparents. Somebody in their family got some black features, or the curly in their hair or something. Big lips, like Selena had big lips. All right, hello, Rose Perez, who mentioned that about the Afro Latin roots in the Latino community. has a broad nose, and her dad looks like a light skinned brother, okay, with that kinky hair, okay? So, my point is, and George Lopez, DNA out, when the DNA, Mariah Carey about his about him African DNA in him, okay, he's Mexican. So, point is, don't sit there and try to act like you still brown, dude, okay? You still brown. And you still a mixture of those three races I mentioned, the Spanish, the African, and the American. So don't sit here and try to deny that, Mr. Officer Rodriguez, okay? I'm letting you know that your white officers caused this riot, okay? If they would not beat down this brother, this African American brother, um, Freddie Gray, and broke his spine until he died, okay? We would not have the rioting going on. That's the big picture. You see, you keep defending your Anglo officers who happen to be racist. I bet behind closed doors they call you all the time WBICK and SPICs too. Okay, they might respect you in front of your face, but they don't want to talk behind your back. So don't sit here and act like you. I'm getting tired of this Porcho and this Cooney mentality. Okay. Just like Stacey Dash, who's part Mexican and part black, blamed the mayor of New York and what's his name, Al Sharpton for the two officers in New York City were getting killed over the Eric Garner situation. And she's stupid. She's stupid. She's a poor child. She's a cool. Both of it, okay? She's an Thomasina, Sakata, Antifarma, and Thea Thaca. Okay, Thea Thaco. Should I say? Point is, Thomas Dash from Fox News. The reason why the rioting going on, the reason why the officers got killed is due to the go back. Yes, of course, the people who do a riot is wrong. They don't want, but it wasn't for them being agitated, okay, by what happened to these people, being killed by the police officers, then you wouldn't have that problem, okay? I want to get that straight. It's a big picture. Whenever time you have corrupt authority, you will have a corrupt society. I don't understand. Y'all don't get the picture. Every time you have corrupt, evil authority, attorney, it's going to be corrupt society. It's going to be mayhem. You're going to have criminals come out the closet, try to say. And they will try to get revenge on no matter what they have. Because they feel, is you authority and you disrespect me, you actually disrespect who you are as authority. You actually deserve to get, in their eyes, you actually they want to get revenge after you. Okay? So if y'all don't want your cars breaking up, if y'all don't want to stop having these programs and fire them officers and also charge the officers who killed Freddie Gray with murder, with capital murder. Okay? They intentionally killed this man. They broke his spine. They dragged him. And they put him in a paddy wagon where there was no stability. Okay? And a police car. That's why he died. You know what I'm saying? Nobody, if they strapped up, they cuffed, while the police are driving on their paddy, you think they gonna stay still? They're gonna, of course, as their spine broken, they're gonna end up later on having a broken body. In America, Evans say that, Officer Rodriguez. Okay? No sea mentiroso. Okay? No sea mentiroso, Officer Rodriguez, please. Tú eres un mentiroso. You are a liar. You defend your white officers. And like I say, the same white officers that you defend, the same one that call you out your name. You might think you're better than African Americans, but I let you know, they call you out your name and say racist stuff about you too. You're not excluded. Okay, you're still brown. Shoots. So I'm letting you know, because I already mentioned some Hispanic folks here in Harris County, Houston area, not too far from South Houston, a Hispanic guy was driving, although he was wrong, but they had to and almost killed him. The white officer shot his face and got by with it here in Houston, Texas, in that house. Okay? Sure did. So don't sit here acting like it's only African Americans who getting killed. It's also brown men get killed and brown women too by white officers. Okay? And that's why I bring up the Hispanic situation, because you have some Hispanics who shot, like the one who killed the officer they killed here in Houston. He got by with that too. What's his name? Gosh. Jordan Baker. Okay? There's some Hispanics, not all. I said some, not all. Think they some close to white, and they think they'll get by with that. No, you don't. Your brown men get shot and killed and beat up and brutal by white police officers too. I actually on one of my videos about the Justice for Eric Gardner, Alejandro Neto, Michael Brown, and Romero Villegas, Romero James Villegas, and Max Lopez. I also mentioned, okay, um, that there was a Mexican man, Hispanic man. He could be Mexican, he could be some other Hispanic, he could be Salvador, whatever. Got shot down by a police officer in Southern California. Okay? So let you know. Stop thinking it's only happened to, that's one thing I tell people in the academic community. Stop thinking it's only happened to black men. It's only happened to men of color too. Because you have some other folks of color who don't consider to be black, thinking that it don't happen to them. But when it does happen, it's a wake-up call. It's a shock, and then they understand why we didn't get ignored when it happened to us, but when it happened to a black person, it gets on news. You get my point? Okay, that's why I'm bringing this up. So don't think you excluded. You know what I mean? Excluded. You including is too, and your sons, your nephew, Officer Rodriguez. You might get harassed by the police officers just because they don't look Negroid. Okay, does not mean they don't get by with it because they still classify as Hispanic, and everybody knows Hispanics are racially mixed. They're not pure Spaniards. So majority and I are pure Spaniard. Majority of them are racially mixed. So of course they're going to get harassed by the white police officer who don't like you, who talk bad about you, who call all the DW words and SPIC words. So you sit here and stand by the white officers, the neo-Nazi officers, okay? They talking bad about you behind your back, even though you're in charge of them. Don't let it. And when they get a white person run against you, Officer Rodriguez, don't feel bad that white person win, you lose. Who take your place next time they have voting season. Okay, let's get that straight. When they vote you in or select you, whatever, select somebody else, a white person on good old boy group, okay, a good old white boy group, okay, they get somebody to take your side. Not take your side, take your place in your position. Don't start no your delay. Don't you cry, okay? Because that's the reason why you sit there and defend somebody racist against another minority group. The same thing will happen to you because you're still a person of color. Tú eres un hombre en color. Tú sabes. Okay? So I'm letting you know, man, your town, you're not the mayor, but you're part of the police, okay? Baltimore police, your town's getting corrupt right now because you're corrupt cops. They stirred up the situation. Okay? I already mentioned some Hispanic men who've been killed by police, and somebody got shot in the face by a police officer. So don't think you're excluded. Okay? If you care about if you care about your job and you care about this, get them folks, please, I demand that you get them doggone white and racist officers off the police department and have them charged with murder. Because they had no right to begin with this. Don't sit here and say, well, the police was sure. If you actually come to yourself because you say they were, okay, yeah, they're not going to put it on their records of what happened to Mr. Gray, okay? But the evidence by this man's death proved that he was killed. And spinal cord medical evidence showed it. So that would ask you a question. What happened between why they arrested him? What he arrested him for? They didn't never say that. They put him in handcuffs, broken spine, and then sit there and put him on a pad wagon. And while I'm sure he jumping down there, and I'm not making this it's not funny. He's jumping down there. He's unstable. But what I'm trying to say, in the pad wagon, and then he dies the next couple of days. So that lets you know you actually lying. And you also lying for your white racist Nazi police officers. So my question is to you, Mr. Rodriguez, whatever your title is, if you want to keep your job, I'm sure I'm gonna say you need to go ahead and vote this man out. Okay? He went on national news and started making up lies for these people. But when your nephew or your son, if you do have a son, or if your brother, your cousin, and your males, or even the females who are brown in your family, get stopped by a police officer and get mistreated, okay, I'm not wishing bad luck on them. But I'm letting you know, don't start crying because the same situation They cover up and make them, and the people who, the men, and the white folks, the white racist people who in the police also do this to your family or do it to somebody else you know who's brown like yourself. Don't feel bad about it because you're the one. You also agree what happened to Freddie Gray. Okay, I'm letting you know that. I wish Rosie Perez would talk about that too. Cause you show trying to, you know what I'm saying. You know, it's slightly no different than George Zimmerman and Robert Vigor. Okay, you know that's why I say the word portal. Okay, trying to be like the white dudes. Dude, no eres blanco, no pelo blanco. Yes, tú sabes, no me claro con blanco, pero no eres blanco. Tú sabes, I mean, yo sé de que tú sabes, tú sangre con africana and indígena también, okay? And I'm assuming now, you probably boricua, okay? So please, open your eyes, despierta con tus ojos, okay? Please, understand that, alright? Comprende? There, I'm gone.